Hey, Jonathan, so your answer is more or less correct, but you're giving us just opinions. And what we need in this, because this is college and academia, what we need is for you to support your answers. And we offer for you to enrich your learning experience and so that we actually have material for you to learn all of the lectures and the text, Light, Science, and Magic. The text is incredible. And so you are expected and required to cite both the lecture and the text every week in your research answer response as support. You need to support your answer, and you do that through the lecture and the text. And so when you are citing the lecture, all you need to do is tell us what week and what section of the lecture you're pulling information from that supports your answer, which is otherwise just opinion. And for the text, because the text is so good, and we really want to make sure that you're reading it and comprehending it, we require that you actually quote the text and embed it in your answer that is already at least 150 words long. The quote that you pull from the text doesn't count towards your minimum length. However, it's required. And so what you would do is you would actually cut and paste from the text, which can be accessed through readings and assignments on the left-hand toolbar of your course home. And then you will embed it in your answer in quotations, and then follow it by, in parentheses, the first author's last name, comma, and the page that you're pulling your supportive material from. Otherwise, your answer is just opinion. And, you know, opinions are great, but this is academia, so support it, please. It's more or less correct, but what you're missing here is any reference to the inverse square law, which is a law of physics that explains to us in no uncertain detail exactly what's going on, why light is, why the flash isn't reaching the subject at distances of that far. What you did do that's great is you told me some things that you would do differently, that you would allow for stop motion, so you'd use a faster shutter speed, you'd use a wider aperture, and you would use a higher ISO. Great. But again, you could have supported that through the text. Okay, so next week, in your research answer, make sure that you cite both the lecture and the text, and you're going to actually quote the text in your answer. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Thanks, Jonathan.